Welcome to another episode of this free series for using Inkscape for woodworkers and makers in general. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to design your own tri-square, and I'm going to show you two ways so that we can learn both a subtractive but also an additive process. First, with the subtractive process, I'm just going to make a square. I'm going to keep the color so that we know exactly what's happening, and I'm going to go edit and duplicate, or Control D, and create another one on top of it. I'm going to change the color of that, but so that you can see that the blue one is underneath, I'll just move that and you can see that it's underneath. I'll put it back there. Now, depending on what kind of dimensions you want your square to have, you're going to move the top square accordingly. So if I go to Object, Transform, and in millimeters here, I can choose a value, for example 20, if I want the thickness to be 20 millimeters, or if you're working in imperial, you can choose inches, so I can say 1 inch and 1 inch, and apply. I can then move the and offset the top square by 1 inch. So now the very easy subtractive process that I can do in order to end up with this tri-square is to select both and go to Path, Difference, and you'll see that in the annotation at the bottom of your screen, the tooltip tells you that this creates the difference of selected paths, bottom minus top. So if I do this, then I have a design for the tri-square with the dimensions that I chose. For those that want to add a little extra detail, which is that clearance for debris for this corner here, that's also very easy to do. We can just create a little circle and bring it back here. For those that want to align it properly, we can zoom in and bring the alignment point. If I create a couple of guidelines here and bring my alignment point where it needs to be, and then I can very easily, using exactly the same technique, let me just remove that guideline, select the top, select the bottom, and then go Path, Difference, and now you can see that I have created the tri-square with the little clearance for debris on the corner. So this is the subtractive way, but so that we learn the merge tool as well, I'm going to show you the additive way. And for that, we start with one of the sides for our tri-square, and again we can select what kind of dimensions we want. If we want it to be in millimeters here, we can say the width, we can say it's 20, so 200, and the height can be 25 millimeters, and then I can again control and duplicate and select to turn it 90 degrees, and I can use my alignment tools by using this button here and say, well, these need to be aligned to the left and to the bottom. You can adjust the dimensions to whatever you want. I can switch this And let me change the color so that you can see again how these are going to merge into one shape. I can select both of them, path, and this time I'm going to do union and create a unified object. So if I remove the fill and just use the outline so that you can see the outline of the object, you can see what I have created. And the same I can do for my little clearance, and that can easily be achieved. I can come in closer. Turn my snapping on. There we go. I can remove my guidelines again. And just to verify that this is on top, it is. Select the bottom as well, path, difference, and this is my final tri-square. Well, I hope that you liked this tutorial. You can, with this design, you can now either laser cut it from a piece of perspex or plywood, or you can print it on your printer, glue it on a piece of plywood, and cut it using a combination of table saw or a jigsaw, bandsaw, or whatever you have at hand. I hope that you enjoyed this short tutorial, and I'm looking forward to seeing you back here again in the future. Thank you.